my channel once more. So if you're new to this channel, kindly support us by hitting the like button and subscribing as well. Um, that alone will encourage us to keep bringing you updates on what we do in the forest market. So this video is for the purpose of this trade I got on good, and it's actually a trade breakdown. Yeah, so I just said let me just give a breakdown of how I was about to hop in on this trade. So yeah, it was a quick R 3 RR trade. As you can see here, risk to reward, or risk reward ratio is a 3 RR trade. It could have been more. The initial target was here, but I decided not to be greedy. Although you see, the market came to this area, to this yeah, this is an all-time high, current all-time high for gold as at the time of recording this video. Let me check if this okay now. Okay, it has actually given a new all-time high. So the initial target was here, but I decided not to be greedy. I just went for my normal trade, which was here. Yeah, I think somewhere here. Yeah, which was here. So let's just hop into the breakdown. So initially here, if you check from um, the higher time frame, you can see that this gold has been uptrending for a long period of time, although it has actually been failing to be coming to my fair value gaps, which are these areas here. This area here, you can see this area. I was expecting it to come to this place, it didn't come. This place, I took a loss here, and yeah, loss is a part of the game. Initially, I was thinking it will just react from here, but it actually came to take this, what is it called, this other block, which seems to be mitigated, but it is what it is. The market does its thing. So about this trade I took, so before this move actually happened, I was expecting gold to come down to this other block here, so what was the reason I was expecting? The reason actually why I was expecting gold to come to this other block here before I could buy was because if you can see, this other block was aligning to this. If you know about the concept of support and resistance here, you can see this other block was aligning to this support level, and from the look of things, this other block was not mitigated. So my initial wait was for gold to come to this area here that haven't been mitigated, so that I can take my trade. But unfortunately, it didn't. So it started reacting towards the upside. So I now had to check why it was reacting from this level. So I switched to, was it 2 hours or 4 hours? I think 2 hours. Let me check. Oh, the 4 hours. Yeah, I think it's the 4 hours. Yeah. Now I switched to the 4 hours. Immediately I switched to the 4 hours, and I saw the reason why gold was reacting from here. And the reason why gold was reacting from here was because of this fair value gap. As you can see, this nice fair value gap here. Yeah, that was the reason why it came. Immediately it came here, it tapped here and started moving towards the upside. So immediately I saw this on the 4 hours time frame. Immediately I saw this on the 4 hours time frame. But I can't just hop in on the trade because it's already late. Yeah. I can't just start because I saw it when it had given this week. I started rejecting towards the upside, and I can't just put my entry here and start keeping my essay here and the rest of them. Like if you can see, I won't be able to catch even if I wait to this a level here, I won't be able to catch a 2 hour trade. Like it will be less than 2 hours, and it's not a good trade at all, because any trade you take that is less than, that is giving you less than what you are risking to the market, or is not giving you like times two of what you're risking or times three of what you're risking in the market. And to me, I don't feel it's worth it. It's just like wasting your time, because what is the need of trading? We actually trading so that we can reach small to get big. But you can reach small to get times two, times three, times four, or times five of your money. So that was the actual reason why I didn't take this trade. So what did I do? I now switched to the, let me do this. I now switched to the 5 hours type. So I started watching price from here, from the 5 hours time frame. So I started watching price. It started creating from here. You can see it started creating higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher low. So immediately it created this higher high. Let me remove this. Immediately it created this higher high. Immediately it broke up here. Immediately it broke with this. Immediately it broke. As you can see, gold broke, gave a break of structure. So now, why did I now hop in on this trade from here? Because the reason why I hop in on this trade from here was because if you can see, this candle is a spike to the upside, and it is giving it's giving this fair value gap vibes here. You can see this fair value gap before this mitigation. It was giving this, so I knew that the highest good could do was just to come and tap on this breaker or this support level here and move towards the upside. Although I was kind of having a change of bias, because if you know the concept of structure and liquidity, you could see that this other block here was not mitigated. So it was likely to be that good would actually mitigate here and start pushing towards the downside. But on the second, I said no, because of the market is strongly bullish. Like there is no need of selling. There is no need of selling good, provided that it has reacted for from the 4 hours fair value gap and started reacting towards the upside. So taking a sell from here is not advisable at all, because normally in the structure and liquidity, once the market have given a break, created a liquidity, this should have been a liquidity, because the liquidity was close to the zone. This is what we call engineer liquidity. Maybe in my next video I'll talk about engineer liquidity and the rest of them. So yeah, so this is called engineer liquidity, and you can see the market came to this way, and started rejecting, but of which I know that it will not reject to take away this fair value. I know it can never do it. Good can never do it, because the trend is good. That's why it's good to trade in accordance to the trend. That's why it's good to trade in accordance to the trend, because once you're trading in accordance to the trend, I always preach it. Once you're trading in accordance to the trend, you have a higher chance of making more. Because if you are trading, if I was to counter this trend now, you see, it wouldn't have been a good trade. You see, I would have been cooked. Like the market would have taken me out without giving me a good risk to reward. Because normally, if you want to take this trade there, maybe you take this trade there. Let me see, you want to sell from here. Yeah, that it will be a counter trend, but it will be short. If you just say, let you just sell from here, your stop loss above here, and your target should be here. You can't just break here, which is a good 3 hour trade. But because of from the bigger picture, which is the higher time frame, gold is strongly bullish. So selling from here is not a good advice. So that was why I took this buy. So yeah, I took the buy. Immediately gold broke here. I took the buy from here. So my stop loss would have been here, but I decided to keep it here to be more safe. So now I now had to go for my 3 hour towards here. Yeah, somewhere here. Although my initial target was to be this area here, which would have been a good 4 hour trade or more. Yeah, 4 hour trade, but I decided not to be really. At least 3 hours is enough for me. So I just swap out. So that is just it on the breakdown of how I cut this trade. So what is the essence of this video? The essence of this video is to let you know that unmitigated fair value gaps, unmitigated other blocks, and rest of the market do react to all this. So you need to be paying attention to them at all costs. And secondly, learn to be trading accordance to the trend. If the market is going up, follow the market and be buying. If it is selling, follow the market and be selling. So yeah, for you to be able to know the actual direction of the market, it's always advisable to switch to the higher time frame, at least from the 2 hours, 4 hours, and the daily time frame. From here, you can see the actual trend. If you can see from here, both has been strongly bullish or buying. Has been strongly bullish or buying towards the upside. So that was why I took that buy from here, and yeah, I got a good money from it. So yeah, this is all for this video. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.